lovely talk session with the artist Madhuri Bhaduri. Let's begin. Hello everybody, thank you for joining us this evening. I am Shriya Anand and that is Sanya Anand. We are the co-founders of Art and Beyond Gallery and have organized a lovely art-filled evening for you all. We have also had a great opportunity to partner with DLF and have curated the artworks displayed in the permanent collection of this spectacular clubhouse. It is a beautiful amalgamation of modern masters along with contemporary artists. Today we have the privilege of being with the great Madhuri Bhaduri, a very senior contemporary artist who has graciously flown in from Pune to be here with us today. I believe DLF would like to welcome Madhuri. I would like to give a brief introduction about Madhuri and her importance in the world of art. Madhuri has been a prominent part of the art fraternity since the past 4 decades. Since her maiden show in Pune in the 80s, her work has been featured in over 43 solo exhibitions and over 100 group shows, nationally as well as internationally. And they have all been well appreciated by art critics as well as art collectors. Her artworks are not only appreciated and widely collected by art connoisseurs and art lovers, but also deeply admired by many who unexpectedly viewed her works for the first time. Madhuri's works are part of prestigious institutions and esteemed collectors such as the Leela Hotel, Aditya Birla Group, Jamshedji Baba, Ajay Piramal, Gayatri Devi, Harsh Goenka, and Vikram Birla, to name just a few. She has been the recipient of multiple prestigious awards such as the Sarojini Naidu National Award for Women and the Amrita Sherry Rashtriya Kala Puraskar by the National Institute of Fine Arts, India. Madhuri's contribution to Indian art is admirable. Her art practice is not only framed well within, but also continues to stretch the boundaries of the Indian art fraternity. One could go on and on with her introduction and contribution to the arts. However, without any further delay, I would request Anya to take over and welcome our artist for the evening and begin the dialogue.
Thank you, Shreya, for a wonderful introduction. We are so happy to have you with us. It's a pleasure. Thank you for flying down all the way. As we were discussing, we'll be keeping today's conversation very candid and from the heart. That's good. So with that, I'll start with our first question. I'm sure you're asked that very often. The word art has a different meaning for everyone. What does art mean to you? And how would you describe yourself as an artist?
Well, I think art is something which comes from the heart. So for me, it has always been an expression of what I feel, which is exactly on my canvas. So, I started my art career, I would say, if I had to really date back, it goes when I was really good in school, and I continued to, sort of help out my friends in those days. And of course, my teacher was always very happy with my work, although my friends and everybody felt that they liked me. That's why the teacher liked me. That's why. But further than that, what happened is because of I come from a family of sportsmen, although my mother is a classical A-grade singer. So she was the only one who I think really encouraged me to go for my art. I have won about, for almost 10 years I've played nationals and I've got 3 national titles till I was in college. So in college I did economics because that was the easiest thing to do when you're competing and playing for most of the time. Although I think that passion
economics is easy.
but I think that the whole passion of art was what drove me to start painting once, since I was 17, 19, or 18. So my first show, I was after 9 years of painting, and that too I was like, my friend said, why don't you exhibit, because I was, in those days, it was like in 1986 when I had my first show. Art was there, but painting and art was not a career option anyways. But
That's very true.
yeah, and I had 60 works in my first show, and out of that, 45 people were picked up in 3 days, and I was like, really, I understand. For me, it was just a passion which I was driven into very seriously, And prior to that, I was fortunate to have stumbled upon Maharani Gayatri Devi of Jaipur.
Yes.
So she saw my work, and I didn't know, but she wrote a letter to Jamshedji Thapa. And in fact, I have a letter with me today. But, introducing, you have to see the work of this artist from Pune. And because he, suddenly collected for the Tatas and, everything, I just kind of felt a little confident that maybe I'm doing something right, because art is so subjective that there's nothing right or wrong, but it's just that, you don't know. It's all truly, every person has that little art element, but how much you pursue, in which direction you take it, how further you can take it all depends on your inner drive.
Yeah.
And one by one things just started falling in place after that, and when I was married, I was in Bombay, Calcutta, Delhi. So being thrown in the metros, you sort of, you learn to swim when you're alone and you're thrown in the pond, it was like that. And that actually, I think, opened my eyes to the real art world, I would say. So slowly and surely you start getting a little by little, small milestones lead you on to your path, I think.
And that's also very encouraging, I believe.
Yes.
Every time if you are appreciated or are a part of a great collector's collection,
Yes.
so that's a great appreciation, and it gives you the drive to keep working and achieving more and more.
It sort of validates what you're doing,
Exactly.
And every time you feel somebody liked it enough to buy. My husband always said that, he said, why are you so excited every time somebody picks up? How many have you sold in a lifetime? Why are you still?
Yeah.
It's not about that, It's about actually, that somebody liked it enough to take. It's like a part of me history,
That's very
like that. So, because I think for every artist, every human being, it's important the person you are, your own existence. So that astiva that we say, what is a person? It's all about this. It's what have I done for myself in a lifetime? Have I, involved myself in the life around me? And what have I given back? So for an artist, his giving back is only giving back the feelings that he feels or wants to feel. For me, it's very simple. What I enjoy in nature, because I used to do in the 80s, 70s and 80s, I was doing nature. I was very, my whole inspiration was from Impressionist painters, which I always admired.
Yes.
And
Actually, Van Gogh was
this is Paul
quite
Klee.
an inspiration. Yes, Paul Klee.
So the color palette, the way they handle light, so that was always very intriguing for me.
Yeah.
So in that whole process, then when after I think 88 was the time I did my masters, I completed my masters in art. And I got married when I was 30, so all this was possible. Had I got married at 20, I don't think my life would have changed. But having said so, after 88, we had just finished the figurative studies of, the form, portraits, and figure. So in the 90s till 2000, I was doing figurative. I don't know whether you girls have seen that work.
We have.
But a lot of figurative work, nudes, clowns, rural women, environment, of course a lot of landscape also along with that.
Yes, you have experimented quite
A lot. Because I'm a kind of a person who likes to experiment. I don't like stereotypes as a thing, because nobody has told me to paint. It is purely my choice. So I should be able to do what I want to do. Right. Then 2000 I came back to nature, because I felt nature was ever so it just draws me. I feel my expressions are the best when I'm in nature.
Which is my next question.
Sorry, but
I think I'm overlapping the questions.
So it's often noticed that you celebrate natural beauty and convey the importance of admiring and appreciating nature, which is very different from a lot of your contemporaries. And we've seen even in the past, a lot of artists attempt to convey a social message through their works, about the banqueting or famine and stuff like that. But your works are very different. They are about celebrating beauty, about looking at the simple things in life which a lot of us sort of overlook in our busy schedules and busy lives. So tell us a little about that.
Yeah. See, I'm not a person who likes to prophesize. Of course, I have opinions, I have ideas, I have views on certain things. But I feel that every person has his own perspective, and I feel live and let live. You should not. I'm the person. My paintings are the person I am.
Yeah.
So, and I find great joy in nature because I think that's something that every time you look, like if you look at like let's say moonlit night is my most favorite these days.
Yeah.
So you look at it and it sort of just draws you in. So anything and everything I feel in nature that really makes a strong impact on me is what I want to bring back. So every time I travel, I see something, I try to bring back in my own expression.
And all of that reflects in your works, which we will be seeing because we have a lot of her works displayed here outside. We will be taking a walk and having a look at all of her works. So I'm sure we'll be able to correlate even more when you see your own series, which is one of my
latest.
Yeah, she's the latest in my favorite as well.
So I like to take an element of nature and then, so work on it in my own way. So it is every time you see, you'll say, yeah, this is the way I see my room. This is the way I see the water rippling. And I like stagnant water, but I like the feel of the intensity that emotions actually bring in that work. Because life is full of, it's all about an emotional expression, right? In the language of the artist. So, yeah.
100%. And also the way you give it texture, and I feel like light and shade.
Yeah.
You can see in her lovely works that are also coming in the background. Light and shade is something that I think you've mastered. And also when it comes
Say
to
mastered,
nature,
but I enjoy.
yes, I feel like that. And also when it comes to nature, the beauty is that you capture water, mountains, as well as the sky, because you're also doing the moon series. So it's like a beautiful combination of not a restricted sort of landscape, but overall.
Yeah. See, I use the horizon, which is where the sky and the land meet. I feel that is the most infinite feeling that anyone can have. And I use that as a dividing line on my canvas when I'm composing. And so if you see everywhere there is a line that fluctuates, that the horizon is evident in almost all the works.
Yeah.
If you see, when I work in oils, as you know,
Yes.
last 45, 50 years,
Yeah.
I've worked in oil. I've worked in all different mediums, but it's my most favorite.
Yes.
And it's so classical. Everybody tells me, please don't give it up. Though everybody starts doing acrylic more often because it dries and it's, it finishes fast. But I don't want it to finish fast. For me, it is like it has to go on because it's a whole relationship with the medium also. Because it's so versatile. You can use it in 100 different ways that you want to.
That's true.
And every time you work on it, it kind of, makes it even more alive. So till I'm satisfied, I will keep working on that canvas, and till I'm satisfied. I don't know when it's over, but yes.
It is so interesting that every artist works with a canvas and paint, and they come up with things which are so different from one another. The way they create the texture, the meaning behind it, the depth behind it. So of course it is the journey of an artist which comes
you to a point.
exactly, and that's what we see on the canvas. So of course your works are a cocktail of colors, a cocktail of
Yeah.
But I'm sure every artist has their struggles.
Yes, that you can't
There
deny.
are conflicts with others and sometimes with themselves.
Always.
So I'm sure you would have.
An artist's journey is not simple. But see, I think that also is the kind of personality you are, you know. Like somebody may want to, you know, sort of emphasize on their sorrows. Somebody may want to keep talking about it. Somebody, I mean, I've also had my fair share, like everybody, of having, you know, lost your dear one and gone through a lot of suffering. It is not, but you know, somehow I think, you know, it's important, you know, what you are as a person. I'm not a person who will keep dwelling on that. I would rather concentrate on what is nice about life, you know, the half full glass and the half empty. And because my mother always said satisfaction is somewhere here, you know, and I'm very happy with what I do. My, you know, artists are very happy because you paint in your space, it's your choice, and I work with beautiful colors which make me very happy, the textures, when I'm actually reliving every moment of that beautiful thing that I have seen. So if you can live that life, it's your choice. So I think we all have to do that, because I don't want to, because there's so much commodity in the world, or there's so much, I don't want to teach anyone, I don't want to talk more about it. Everyone knows.
And also,
it's a
art is a great
personal
escape,
choice.
you know, it is a great escape from, you know, if you are struggling with something in real life, or, you know, there is, you know, a certain situation like a pandemic, that was also,
Yes.
you know, we were all struggling with that. So I'm sure this is a great escape from
Absolutely,
that. And
absolutely. I mean, I know there were times when, before my husband passed away, he was extremely unwell, but you know, you can't show him you're feeling unhappy, right? So
of course,
I'm not that kind of person, I won't do it. So when you're painting, okay, you may have your, you know, you may have your moments, but when you're painting something, it's a complete different, you know, you are able to express. You should be happy with that there is an expression, and you know, God has been so kind to give you that choice of doing that. So it's all, I think it's a great thing to, everyone has it, and they should even try to, I think, do most of it, you know. Everyone has art, and I think a lot of people have it. Depends how it is expressed.
very true. Actually, you know, all kids paint, right? All kids paint, and we just decide to stop. For the majority
So
of us.
basically it comes naturally,
But the artist never stops, you know. Like, that's a very interesting thought that I read somewhere, that there is an artist in all of us, and we just eventually stop painting, or, you know,
There is.
expressing in that
I
sense.
totally agree.
So, as you mentioned, you were playing the nationals. You were badminton player nationals. So, how did this happen? How did this change happen where you took art as your career?
Honestly, I was quite happy to give it up, you know.
Why is that?
There was too much pressure, you know, you have to win, you can't give so many points, you lost, you did this. I mean, you know, and the expectations of your family are too much, you know. Really, I was very happy to give it up, you know. And when I started painting, my dad didn't want me to paint, but my mother said, let her do it if she wants to do it, and I was happy. So when I started painting, and, you know, it was all, life became a little more simpler, I think, you know. And those days, of course, it was never meant to be a career. Like today, I can say after so many years, I think I was born to be a painter. But and I like, you know me, I like to experiment a lot of other art things also, like sculpture and other things.
You're doing sculptures now.
I do sculpture.
Scrap
See, it's
painting.
an experiment. Scrap metal I've been doing since 2000. I have so much artwork. My studios are overflowing actually. But yeah, painting is my main forte because oil is my most favorite medium. And once you sort of develop a language of your own to express, then you take, you know, experiment with different subjects. It's all your own, and it's a beautiful world to live in.
Very true.
As Shreya mentioned earlier, you have been awarded the Sarojini Naidu Award for Women and All Ladies League Award for Iconic Leadership in Art, Design and Entrepreneurship. What is your message to all the women in the world in regards to women empowerment, especially for women artists who see you as their role model and want to pursue art as their career?
See, I think, like the girls, you know, it's not that you have to work, but you're working. I think everybody needs 8 to 10 hours of productive work. it's extremely important to keep your mind, body and soul intact.
Yes.
So one is, I think, take care of your health, which is primarily, I think, for everybody, and work, because that your mind will be so stable, then you enjoy your party, you enjoy it, And for women in India, everywhere, I mean, you need to be self-sufficient. Otherwise, there is no, you cannot expect to be considered. If you can't handle yourself, then how can you expect person to give you? So I think with this in mind, my parents brought me up very strictly. They put a lot of effort into teaching me a lot of things, gave you good education, but you have to be extremely independent, and financial independence is of course very important. I mean, no matter how much, the thing you earn, the value you have for your time is only when the money you earn. And your time is important, you value somebody else's time also. So this really helps, I think, in the long run, in life, in relationships, in family life, everywhere where you go.
So, would you say that this discipline in you is also because of you being
Badminton, yeah. I mean, that environment, especially, of course, we are in a different generation altogether. But yes, discipline in life is important, because if you don't prioritize, it helps you to prioritize, let's say. And it's extremely important, because discipline is the key to success, I would say. And automatically things start falling in place if you have your head on your shoulders, not elsewhere.
Great. Okay, moving on. So, the pandemic. We've all struggled with the pandemic and had really a really tough time for the past 2 years. And during that time, we saw a lot of businesses really suffering and trying to stay afloat. However, the art market really boomed. The art market, we saw some record-breaking prices in the auctions and in the private sales. So, and you have also done stuff these books. So you aren't an artist who only thinks, but you also understand the financial side of art as well. So we'd like to understand your opinion on the pandemic, how it affected you as an artist, and also what you feel about the pandemic and how the boom took place.
See, I think in the pandemic, what happened is that first, because of the pandemic, everybody was staying more at home, looking at their own walls instead of somebody else's walls and changing. So, and what you realize is when you are within the interiors of your home, walls are obvious, right?
Yeah.
So you start looking, even I bought some couple of paintings of some other artists during the pandemic.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, lovely. And we had no places to spend money, right?
Yeah.
On other things like travel and, that's when you start living with that environment, and you start enjoying the art, and then people have a lot of time to read about art and also to get acquainted with art and artists and their life. Because when you're sitting at home, you have a lot of time to go through that.
Yeah.
Right?
And also work from home and everything, so you're just...
And
also, I think you're spending so much time at home.
Absolutely. That was the main reason.
Busy schedule, those 3, 4, 5 months during the lockdown, anyone is known, everyone was like, let's put some effort in our house.
People were even experimenting on their own with art.
Yeah.
So it starts from there. Everybody starts, and then they start painting, then the interest develops, then you want to look at art. It starts from a very small thing, like even maybe hobby painting, when people start. And when you talk of Sotheby's and auctions and why they did well, it was a simple thing that art was such a great investment. They realized you want one house, you want one place, then you want some good art. And that is when you realize that that is the only thing that was most stable, sustainable, and would always grow, right?
Yes.
So how many houses can you live in? But that one house you would be great, if you simplify it. So yeah.
And what, as an artist, what do you think? What would you say about art as an investment? Since you done this,
See, at Sotheby's what we learned was, we learned the top, I think 18 artists we studied. And in London I was fortunate to also be present at some of the art shows of Damien Hirst, and there was Julia Kusama, and there was Jeff Koons, which we got to see. Now when we learned about that, of course, it was, because it was a finance course, it was a bit complicated as well, because data about an artist was extremely essential to be able to study, because art was, our final exam was where we had to evaluate an art object as a collateral for a bank. It was to be loaned against. Now, if you are going to study that, you have to have enough data. So we were allowed to use Artsy, the ArtNet and Artsy, to actually find out the data of the artist, which countries they sold, how much they sold, where they sold, things like that. Because unless that data is available, how are you going to actually evaluate an artist's work?
Exactly. So I know there's a lot actually that goes behind, also quoting the price for an artwork and
Mental data is
the financial aspect. And there's so much knowledge that goes behind it.
Absolutely.
Which often goes unnoticed
Yes.
by people who aren't familiar with the art industry. So, that's great. And actually, Sathis has some wonderful courses that you can do and learn more. And
it was very, very good. And in fact, when I was taking admission into that course, they asked me, why do you want to do finance in the art market? Are you a finance student? You do art history. I said, no, that I've already done, but I want to do finance.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, do you have any knowledge? I said, yeah, I have done economics. And won't believe it, I was actually able to dish out my mark sheet. I just really wanted it. Yeah, because the rest of the students were all young girls who were finance students, but who were, like you, interested in art and wanted to get into the art business.
I have actually done the same course that you did.
They were all young girls, so it was like, how it was.
Yes.
So it was really funny. I went and asked one guy over there, he was in our class. So he looked quite old, like he was bald, and so I said, so Richard, how old are you? So he says, I'm 44. I said, oh great. How old are you? I said, yeah, something like that. That I didn't want to talk about it. It was like, I said, okay, really. But it was really nice. But they had an exam and they made me, I was actually crying. I said, no, I don't want to be tested now. At this age, I don't want to be tested. But we had very, very good teachers. In fact, one of the teachers, I don't know whether Anders taught you, but he is of Architect. He is the founder. He is a brilliant teacher as well as he started the art investment. The whole Sotheby's is there. They handle Sotheby's is their client. Architect. He must have heard about it. So he was a very good teacher.
Actually, it's quite the opposite happened with Sana. So when she was doing her restoration course, yes, when she was doing her master, she was actually the youngest in her class. So that also proves there's no end to learning. In the art field, you can enter at any point, and knowledge is everywhere. You just need to be present. And this is something that I also tell my clients, when they or newer clients, firstly, people who are interested in art, and just want to get introduced or start collecting or just get knowledge. Always say, just ask questions. Go to museums, ask questions. And people are just afraid that they will look silly or it's like a silly question. It's not mature enough, but that's how you reach there.
Art in India is getting there. It's in its nascent stage. I think it's not so much. It's there, but with a few people. But it's going to catch up in good time, I'm sure.
But the statistics, I just let you get into statistics in a little bit. So in 2000, the Indian art market was 200 crores.
Yes.
In 2020, the art market is 1,700 crores, and keeping the same trajectory, in 2040, the art market will be 16,000 crores. So if we keep this pace, we are in a very cheap world still.
Okay, so also connected to what we're speaking about, what advice would you give to young collectors? People who are admirers of art, probably we have quite a lot of collectors here as well, but also like younger audience.
Yeah, I think for collecting art, first and primarily you have to like the work.
Yeah.
Once you like something, you Google search, you do your own history.
Yeah.
You have to study it. You can't just go pick up art from anywhere because after 5 years you say, oh, why did I pick it up? You just give up. Then you take a little advice, do a little homework, and then go and
Definitely. I mean, you have to live with it. So you have to like it. it's very,
It
very
has to
important.
arrest your attention, it has to call you,
Correct.
it has to grow on you.
So it's easy for collectors as well as new collectors to sort of connect with it. And of course, we will be taking a walk through and
Whatever you say.
Also, lastly, Madhuri, how would you like to be remembered in the next 50 years, 100 years? How would you like to incredible. And then you like to see your works, how would that be?
I like that feeling when people see, I'm happy. Once somebody enjoys that, I think, and somebody's taking a part of me away, part of me away.
That is very true. I think every piece of art.
You just get remembered, for something nice that you did.
I think every piece has, like Shreya said, every piece has a part of the artist.
And they are part of me only.
Correct. And a lot of times, when we speak to artists, they say that the most difficult thing for us is to
Let go.
let go. Exactly. We made a work and we know we are making it to sell it, but when you have to let go, it's like a piece of us is going away. And also,
I don't feel bad because I think a person remembers you, right? I mean, if he has it in his house, he remembers you. So what is life? And at the end of it, it's just that sweet, nice memory that somebody remembers you with. I would just like to be remembered like that, I think. I'm very simple and a straight person, so I don't think.
And that reflects in your works. All of that reflects.
Thank
the
you.
beautiful colors, the beautiful textures. It's just a celebration of beauty. It's
Absolutely. I think life is a celebration.
celebration.
And it should be like that. Why? I mean, you should enjoy the nice things. It's like good cheer. Spread good cheer.
Great. Okay, so we're done with the question and answers. Our questions are done for you. Would the audience like to ask any questions to the artist? It's a great opportunity to, Sure.
I have a bad throat. So I just read that you traveled so much. So which city do you like the best? Like Kolkata, Banaras, or some European city? Because I read that you drew a lot of inspiration from these cities. So which city do you like the best?
See, obviously I like Pune most. Not to Pune.
I was expecting Varanasi.
You were expecting Pune? Yeah.
Varanasi.
Sorry?
Banaras.
Banaras. Yeah. Have you seen those paintings of mine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So your question was, which do I like most?
Yes.
See, actually, because my paintings are not exactly a replica of, or it's not photographic of a place. It's more the environment, the nature, the landscape around it, what is really, like when I did Banaras, it was the lighted little lamps of the Diya which I did. So, it's that whole atmosphere which I try to bring back. It's not a feeling, like when I do these reflections, like stagnant waters, I find that very drawing, it's like gives you a lot of thoughts and your memories and everything starts coming in. If you see a flowing river, as against that, if I see stagnant waters, it just pulls me. It feels that I'm being drawn into. So anything that truly sort of gets me into that whole mood where you feel that it's strong enough that you want to paint is what I paint. So it's not a particular place to say, But yes, there are memories which I bring back of elements that I have found very, very exciting, or something that happened very dramatic there that you want to bring back.
Sure.
Anyone else?
I've spoken so much, I think.
Okay, I think we have very I think we have a lovely audience, very art informed.
Hello, Madhuri, we just had a quick chat
Yes.
before you started all this. Since I also have artists in my own home, my only one sister, she lives in Los Angeles, she is also an artist. What happens is what I have seen that the artists are different people. They think differently, they act differently, they have their own lives, they think, they're not bothered about what happens and, and there are very few people people in this world, those who are artists, those who think differently, but they never get opportunity and the support to do whatever they want to do. You were one of the lucky ones who got the support, you got the opportunity, and you did whatever you wanted to do. You know, that satisfaction takes you very far. Like you just said, pandemic. You know, pandemic has created not many artists because people were at home, they were not traveling, they were not going out. So they just wanted to do something which was confined to themselves. And not many things have emerged which it was suppressed earlier because they were too busy with other affairs. And as the last question you asked, how would you like to be remembered? I'm sure Madhuri Bhaduri would like to be remembered as Van Gogh. One day.
Thank you.
All the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I think we can make our way to physically see the lovely artworks.
Thank you everybody for being so patient and listening to all my chitter chatter. Lovely meeting you.